And on to the next 3 questions. Here are 4 equations connecting x and y. K is a constant. Match each equation to one of the statements in A, B, C or D. And you're given all these equations you should be very familiar with. And then you're given all these statements you should also be very familiar with. So y is directly proportional to x means if I double x, I double y. So that must be y equals k, some constant proportionality, times x. If I double x, I double y. Remembering k is a constant. Y is directly proportional to x squared. Now if I double x, I quadruple y. It gives this as b. Y is equal to some constant times x squared. Inversely proportional to x means y is equal to some constant divided by x. So I have c, and then the remainder, inversely proportional to x squared, is d. Hopefully that caused no problems, because that's the first stage in each of these next questions. Y is inversely proportional to x. So y is inversely proportional to x, and we saw that that means y is equal to k over x. That's what we saw in the previous question. When y equals 7, x equals 9. Work out an equation connecting y and x. Now this causes quite a lot of issues for you. An equation connecting y and x should have both y and x in it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to find k in this equation. So when y is equal to 7, x is equal to 9, 7 is equal to k over 9, that's not an equation connecting y and x, that's an equation about k. So I multiply both sides by 9, k is equal to 63, and so my equation is y is equal to 63, that's k, over x, and there is my equation. I'm then asked to work out the value of y when x is 21. Y is 63 divided by 21, which is equal to 3. Next question is again a little bit more challenging. A golf ball thrown upwards rises at a speed of v meters per second. The ball reaches a maximum height of h meters. H is proportional to the square of v, so h is directly proportional to v squared, or h equals k v squared. When v is 20, h is 8. Work out the maximum height reached by the golf ball when v is 35. So the first thing I need to do is find this equation and find out what k is particularly. So h is 8, v is equal to 20, 20 squared is 400, and so k is equal to 8 over 400. So k is equal to 1/50th. Work out the maximum height reached by the golf ball when v is equal to 35. Well, I now know that h is equal to 1/50th v squared. I know v is 35, so h is equal to 1/50th times 35 squared, which is 49 over 2, or 24.5 meters. And that's the next 3 questions sorted.